Hello, hello, hello. My name is Devon, and I'm posting this because I'm a little over a month before my top surgery. And I wanted to keep a video journal of my feelings and what I had going on before before my big day. So a little about me. I am 47, which kind of makes me a little bit unique in the time that I started my transition. I started my transition when I was 42. So I started testosterone when I was 42. So and here we are, almost 6 years later. But I am a father. I'm a grandfather. Actually, about to be a grandfather again. Uh, about 6 weeks, I should have another grandchild. I am a minister, fairly newly ordained at Unity Fellowship Church, DC. I'm a member and the chaplain of Alpha Omega Kappa fraternity, and I recently, well, last summer, received my MBA in, well, the concentration in international studies. I'm also looking for a job, so if anybody's hiring or knows someone who's hiring, let me know. But coming up, uh, I was outed at 13 as a lesbian, which I really wasn't, but I identified as at the time because I was a female bodied person who was attracted to other female bodied people. So I went with that. But even long before that, when I was maybe 3, I knew that I wasn't going to be a girl. I knew I wasn't going to grow up to be a mom, a mother. But the plan was to grow up and marry Janet Jackson and have kids and all that. So what I expected to happen at puberty, because I had seen something on television when I was 10 or so and left home alone at night watching Showtime, there was a guy on a show, on a documentary, whose testicles were hidden for until he reached adolescence. So I figured that was gonna happen to me. So when I hit puberty, I had depression, I had anger issues, and they kind of lasted until I was in my early 20s. And because of something that happened with a girlfriend, I thought that I should probably go to anger management before the court ordered me to go to anger management. So I did. And I had heard of transgender people before then, but they were all Caucasian and they were mostly male to female. So at anger management, I had the occasion to meet the first African American trans man that who came into my life, and meeting him was awesome. It was awesome. I mean, he even said, you're so much like I am. It's just our backgrounds, the stuff that I was doing at the time that got me into anger management was so much his story. He said, um, and he was then probably not much younger than I am right now. So hopefully I can be that guy to another guy who is that age, who is 26 ish and going through something. Um, it's he definitely put me on the path to, or helped me get to the path of being who I knew I was going to be. But after meeting him, I still kind of didn't have a clear track on how to get it done. So, kind of just went to a lot of rap groups and support groups, and just stuck with the lesbian identity until until 6 years ago, when I couldn't do it anymore. I started binding before then. I performed as a king with the DC Kings for a long time, and that's where I met my ex-wife. Um, she was very supportive, but one thing she did tell me when I told her, even before I asked her to marry me, that I was trans, she told me that men make her skin crawl. So, but she turned out to be very supportive. But due to some things that happened in our lives, one year was horrible. I don't even remember which year it was. I think it was 2012, maybe 2011. But it was horrible for us because both of our grandmothers died like less than a week apart. And then she had a lot of stuff going on with her anyway. So we grew apart, and just as I'm getting on T and my libido is going ridiculously high, she's in depression and hers slowing down. So um, I went outside of the relationship, and I told myself that I was looking for men because if she found out, it would be easier, and because um, I knew I couldn't fall in love with a man because I mean I just had so many different bogus ideas in my head about why my ad was looking for men. But it really just was that that's who I was attracted to. But I didn't want to admit that. So she ended up finding out. Um, a whole lot of stuff happened. Embarrassingly, I got burned. Guy gave me chlamydia. Anyway, so it was bad. But what it did tell me is um, who I really wanted to be with, who I really am. And today, she's one of my best friends. She's going through something right now, but I'm trying to have her back, and she's always had mine, except for when she's mad at me. But yeah, I'm trying to be there for her, and I will continue to try to be because we still have a child together. Um, so we have to be at least cordial, but we are really truly friends. I guess that's all I have for today. If you guys have any questions, just post them and let me know. I'll be glad to answer any and all questions. Nothing's too personal, I don't think. I will answer. I have not had bottom surgery and don't intend to, but that could change. Um, and I can't think of anything else, so ta ta for now.